palms to the lap. Now I'll take the index fingers to the thumbs, either palms face up or palms face down. Close the eyes, bring your mind's attention to your breath. Take a long, easy breath in through the nostrils. Easy breath out. Easy breath in through the nostrils. Easy breath out. And then inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Bow the head here. Set your intention for today's practice. It's one of peace or presence. Relief, relaxation. Deep breaths, deep awareness. Here, once your intention is set, we'll release the palms to the left. Find an upright position. We'll take here the chin to the chest. And take some long, easy breaths into the neck and shoulders. With an inhale, bring the head back to neutral. We'll then take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Long, easy breaths here. Then take the chin slightly forward. And head back to the center. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. We'll take exhale the chin forward. We'll take the chin to the chest. Bring the head back to the center. Roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, slide them back and down the spine. It's going to inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, going back and down. Last one here. Deep breath in. Exhale, going back and down. All right. Here, let's go on to all fours. We'll do a little bit more for the neck and shoulders here. So palms will go underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. We'll inhale to lengthen the spine. Then exhale to send the hips back towards the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Then inhale, again, rise through the head, neck, chest, pull the tummy up and in. To all fours. And exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. We'll inhale, rise, lift the head, neck, and chest. Back to all fours. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale to rise. Now here, let's add the head and neck. So as you exhale, let's go to the back, turn your head to the right side. A little pause at the bottom with the head to the right. Inhale, rise again through the head, neck, and chest. Exhale, hips go back and down. We turn our head to the left. Inhale to rise. You're gonna exhale, hips go back and down. To the right. Inhale, rise. Then exhale, hips go back and down. Turn your head to the left. And inhale, right back to the center. And again, exhale, hips go back and down, turn to the right. Inhale, return the head and neck to the center. Then exhale, turn your head to the left. And inhale, return to the center. We'll pause on all fours. We'll make sure, again, palms are underneath the shoulders. Sorry, it's like I'm camouflaged right now. But we'll take the right leg straight back, left arm forward. So we'll hold here, tummy's up and in. Then if you'd like, we'll take the elbow to the knee. You can make this dynamic. Exhale. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. We'll then release the hand, release the shin. We'll do the other side. Inhale, extend the left leg back, right arm forward. We'll hold here. You're welcome to hold for the duration of this exercise or make it dynamic. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Keep the tummy up towards your spine. Exhale. Inhale, extend. And again, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Last one here. And then we'll release the limbs. All right. Here, extend your left arm out to the left side. Thread it underneath the right arm. And we lower down to that the left shoulder. Right arm can be straight or bent. And then we'll press into the mat, back to all fours. We'll then do the other side, extend the right arm out to the right side, put it underneath the left. And we'll press firmly down into the mat, rise to all fours. From here, we'll curl the toes under, lift the sit bones up towards the ceiling, into down dog. We'll press firmly down through the heels, gaze between the palms. Take a couple deep breaths into the hamstrings, low back. And whenever you're ready, take the right foot forward. Here we can stay up in a high lunge or come down to your shin. Either way is perfectly fine. And we'll inhale, rise to an upright position. So again, whether you're on your shin or again, more upright. Here we'll reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Warrior one. Make sure that, well, two options here. You can have the back heel lifted. Mine's lifted right now. I'm more in a, high lunge stance. Or you can drop this back heel if you want. Okay. So technically 3 options. You can be on your shin, you can drop your heel so you're more stable, or really work the legs and core here in this position. Heel lifted, arms straight. Now, wherever you are, we're gonna hinge from the hips. So make sure you tilt from the hips. Okay, spine stays straight. You don't tilt from the upper body. You keep the chest lifted, okay? So come just forward, chest over the thigh. And then we'll exhale, come all the way down. Left hand will go to the inside of the leg, right hand up towards the ceiling. Open up the IT band and glute, keep the inner thigh hugging towards you. And from here, we'll exhale, close the chest and press into a plank. So we'll hold here. Tummy's up and in, ribs deep, spine's long. We'll bring the shins back down to the mat, send the hips back. Child's pose. And inhale, rising back to all fours, curl the toes under, lift the sit bones back to down dog. Right here, we're gonna do the same thing, but on the left side. I'm actually gonna turn around so I don't give you my back on the twist. So I'll meet you in down dog on the other side. Right. So when you're ready, left foot steps forward. Once again, we have 3 options coming up. You can drop down to your shin for option 1. Option 2, we drop the heel, rise. And option 3 is the high lunge, heel lifted. All right, so wherever you are, we'll again take the shoulders over the hips, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. We'll pause right here. And then exhale, slowly lower. We'll take the left hand down, right hand down, left hand up towards the ceiling. Oh, actually I forgot one, my mistake. So we're up here, hinge at the hips. We'll pause here. So remember to keep your spine straight, not to round the upper back. Keep the chest up. We should be using more core to hold yourself steady here. And then we'll exhale, just the right hand down, left hand up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the inner thigh so you can feel your glute IT band stretch. Again, keep squeezing the inner thigh towards you. Now when you're ready, exhale, close the chest. We'll step the foot back into down dog. All right. Here we'll enter a plank. Now, if you want to take a chaturanga, an up dog, or any back bend, you're welcome to do it. Or go back the same way we did just a little earlier. Come down to your shins, back into child's pose. Or again, take the long route. Lower ribs to elbows. Inhale, any back bend will do. Cobra, Sphinx, or up dog. And then press hips back to the heels. And pause here. With an inhale, rise to an upper position. Great. And here we'll take the legs out in front of us. So we'll find a comfortable seat once again. So we're going to balance into boat pose. So you can have your hands behind you for support, knees up. You can also reach underneath the legs. You can extend the arms. So we'll hold here for just a moment, a few moments. And then extend one leg, keep the other leg bent. So let's say extend the right leg. And then we'll switch, and switch, and switch. Now, if you want to add something, we're going to turn towards the knee that's bent, and switch, and switch, and switch. I have a few more. Switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Maybe do hands up on the head, elbow to knee. Last couple. Last one on each side. Good. Now we'll bend the knees a lot. Sit up as tall as we can. Take a forward fold. Now relax the head, neck, and chest. Relax the back body. And then we'll inhale, rise to an upward position. Here we'll take the right leg straight, left foot to the inner thigh. We'll sit up as tall as we can. If this knee is floating, stick something underneath the knee. Otherwise, we maintain a long spine, then we don't need anything in the knee. Tummy's in, belly's back. So really activate your core as we do this next isolation for the hamstring. Fingertips up towards about chest level. Foot flexed. Exhale, forward fold over the right leg. Here, then inhale, rise to an upright position. We'll then extend the left leg straight and bring that right foot to the inner thigh. Once again, if it's high up, if the knee is high, stick something underneath it. The knees low, close to the ground. Then skip that. We'll take the fingertips up to shoulder level wherever you are. Tummy's pulled in, ribs back again. Really activate your core. Foot flexed. Exhale, forward fold with a strong abdomen. From here, we'll then inhale, rise to an upright position. All right. Here, we're going to turn over to our right hip. Two options. We have some side planks coming up. So you can always do a side plank on your shin. So say your right shin, and we can do a side plank this way, right? One, just on a modified plank there. You can also do a plank on your forearm. So if your wrist is a little sensitive, then opt for your forearm. We hold here. feet slightly in front of you, or just so you can gaze down at them. And then we'll lift the hips here, other arm up. The last option is, again, palm underneath the shoulder. We want that alignment, shoulder in its socket, push up into the hips, and lift up into arms to a T. So a few options, 3 options there. We'll hold here in our plank. Now in your plank, if you want to make this dynamic, once again, we're going to reach underneath the rib, inhale, extend out. Now, if you don't want to make this dynamic, just continue to hold, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one, exhale, reach under, inhale. Good, and then we'll switch to the other side. So if you just want to turn over, like to the other way, I'm going to turn around so I don't give you my back. So I'll meet you over on the left side. Okay, so again, we have the 3 options. I'm going to go through the options once again. We can do left shin down, left hand underneath, right arm up. There's one option. It's also a really good stretch if you want to take the arm over by your head. Option 2, on the forearm, shoulder, we'll elbow aligned underneath the shoulder, arms to a T. Option 3, palm underneath the shoulder. We reach up. All right, here we come. If we want to make it dynamic, we can reach underneath. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, extend. And again, exhale. Inhale. Last one here. Inhale. Good. And then back into a plank. You're press into down dog. Now here, let's step the right foot forward. We can move the blanket if you'd like. Unless you want to do it on your shin, but otherwise we'll take the right foot forward, both legs straight. So when we straighten both legs, we want to end up in our hamstring stretch. Okay? If you feel your hips are in alignment or something's off, you don't feel the hamstring stretch, or again, maybe you want to reapproach it, you're welcome to come up higher and start from the top and then go down as we typically would approach this stretch. So again, if you're not feeling it in that position, reapproach it from our usual position, okay? And again, in this one, you can be up on your thigh, by your calf, or shin rather, on some blocks, or by the ankle or ground. Again, we'll relax the head, neck, and chest. We'll walk the hands, actually we'll wait on that. Next is a balance pose. So when you're ready, we can rise to an upper position, lift the back leg, reach back with the fingertips, bend the front leg into Dagasana. So again, front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Now, oopsie, from here, we're gonna approach a flamingo. So we can straighten the standing leg, pull that left shin in, and hug it in here, rounding over the hug, over the shin or thigh. From here, we're rising up to an upright position, knee out in front of us. Next, I'll turn around so we can all be there. All right, so now we're balancing, knee out in front of us. Next one is tree pose. We can do foot by the ankle, foot to the calf, foot up into the inner thigh, hands to the heart center. And when you're ready, arms out wide, shoulders down, away from the ears. then exhale, release the hands down, bring the knee to the center, release the foot. Also, palms up to the sides, up to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale to send the hips back, forward fold. Relax your head, neck, and chest. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reverse swan dove. Palms sweep up to the sides, up to the ceiling. We'll exhale, release the hands down. Great. Now we can reapproach down dog and enter the same way we came out or came into that last sequence, into our balance position. Or if you just want to approach it from a standing position. So say like doing the down dog into our hamstring stretch didn't quite work for you. Perfectly fine. You don't have to take it that way if you don't want to. So again, I'll give you two options here. If you want to not take down dog, just step your left foot forward and hang out in your hamstring stretch until we all get there. If you want to take your down dog, we'll exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands forward. And again, take the now left foot forward from the down dog. So at that point, you're already in the hamstring stretch. If you approached it from standing, we should all be meeting here. If you took down dog, but you find being low at the mat doesn't serve you the best, we can just rise up about halfway or more. Make sure you're pressing down with both heels, pressing down through the outer edges of the feet. Your hips are squared. You're feeling the stretch in the back of your leg and maintaining a long spine. All right, from here, going into our balance. If you want to come up halfway or approach this from a standing position, you can. Or I think that is how we came into it. So yeah, we'll all go ahead and do that. All right, we'll lift off the back leg, bend the front knee, reach back for your heel into Dagasana. Next comes flamingo pose. So exhale, hug the shin. Next one, inhale, rise, knee to about hip height. We'll turn sideways so we can all make entry pose. All right. And then from here, we'll turn the knee out. We can have the foot to the ankle or inner thigh. I'm sorry, to the ankle or calf, or place it up into the inner thigh. Hands will go to the heart center. And maybe arms up towards the ceiling in a wide position. All right, let's bring the knee right back to the center. Release the hands and feet down. Shake it out if you need to. All right, let me take a quick look at the time. All right, great. Next, let's go into a wide stance. And again, I apologize. The lighting isn't the best in here. But yeah. All right, pull, but I have all the lights on. Here, we'll pull the tummies in, lengthen the spine long. And then we'll send the hips back, maybe halfway. We'll pause here just to open up the low back. And then glide down the legs all the way. Here, if you have a block, place your block beneath your face. We'll take the left hand onto the block and then the right hand up towards the ceiling. We can get into the inner thighs a little more. Some long, easy breaths. If the T, arms in a T doesn't work for you, just take your hand to your low back instead. So hand to the hip or low back as an alternate there. And then we'll exhale, close the chest. We'll do the other side, right hand to the block in the center. Left hand up towards the ceiling. And then we'll exhale, close the chest. Here we'll then inhale, reverse swan dive, palms back to the sides, up to the ceiling. And then this one, exhale, fingertips interlace behind you, palms separate, elbows bent. We can remain in an upright position here, or send your hips back, and arms may go overhead if available. You'll then inhale, rise to an upright position. We'll then take the right toes out, bend the right knee. So right toes out and we bend the right knee. Arms will go out into a T, warrior two. All right, so here we're gonna reach forward with the right fingertips or towards the right. Use your core to bring yourself to the center. Now reach back with the left fingertips. Pull yourself to the center with your core. Again, reach forward with the right. Pull to the center. Reach with the left. Pull to the center. Next, we'll windmill the arms, reverse warrior. We'll gaze maybe at the eye, the elbow, or at the palm. Then exhale, windmill the arms into extended side angle pose. Take a deep lateral stretch here. Make sure you dig down through the heel, lift through the fingertips, lengthen the side of the body. All right, here we'll then return to the center, arms to a T. We'll exhale, release the hands down. Toes forward, left toes turn out to the left side. Lunge into the left leg. Once again, arms to a T. We'll do a little core work here. We'll reach forward through the left fingertips. Use your core to return to the center. Reach back. And return to the center. Reach forward. Pull to the center. Reach back to the center. One more. Reach forward. Center. Last one. Reach back. And center. Windmill the arms. Reverse warrior. You can look at the eye, the elbow, or at the palm. And then we'll windmill the arms. Extended side angle pose. Remember, you can stay up high for this one or deepen your stance, forearm down to the thigh into a wider side angle. But again, being more upright serves you just as much as well, as long as you're getting a good stretch. Glutes are active, tummies in, spines long. We're going to return to warrior two. Okay, we'll turn the toes forward, release the hands down, glide down the legs here, exhale. You're walk the hands over to your right leg. Fold over the right leg here. You'll walk the hands back to the center and walk over to the left leg. And then we'll return hands to the center once again. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms look out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Then exhale, bend your elbows, take them wide. Good. All right. Well, let's up the feet together. Before we come down, let's do one more of those forward folds with the fingers and palms interlaced, or fingers interlaced, palms separate. We'll lengthen to a long spine, feet at about hips width distance apart. Send the hips back, arms go overhead if available. You'll then inhale, rise to an upright position. All right. And we'll step into another down dog. So when you're ready, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Relax your head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands forward into down dog. Push down through the heels, lift up through the sit bones. Here, one more. If you want to take a pigeon, we can do pigeon. So we'll go palms or blanket underneath the palms. Bring that right shin forward to your left hip flexor, heel to the hip flexor. Slide the left foot back. Walk the hands up. Continue to open up the front body. And you can also come all the way down when you're ready into pigeon. So maybe you're on your forearms, maybe you're using a block, maybe you're closer to the mat. We'll spend a few deep breaths here, get a little deeper into the glute and low back. You'll then inhale, rise to an upright position. All right, then we'll take the left shin forward. Heel to the right hip flexor, lengthen the leg back behind you. Walk the hands back. Take a front body stretch. And of course, you can also come forward whenever you're ready, walking the hands maybe down to your forearms. Maybe you want to stack your fists, relax your forehead, or go closer to the mat if you'd like. All right, from here we'll then inhale, rise to the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. Here we'll curl the toes under, lift the sit bones up. Back to down dog. You can take another, plank chaturanga if you'd like. If you don't want to do either one of those, you can come down to your shins, press into down child's pose. So again, two options. We got plank, chaturanga, back bend, or shins, child's pose. We'll all meet in the child's pose, whichever route you go. Michi. Michi. What are you doing? Michi. You will inhale, rise to an upward position. Great. Let's do one more for the neck and shoulders before we finish up. So we'll be interlacing the fingertips again, palms up, elbows bent. Hang on, the cat's in the way. We're gonna come forward. We're gonna come forward and roll onto the crown of the head, lifting the arms up overhead if available. And then we'll exhale, release the hands, rise to an upper position. All right. Next, we'll take the blanket underneath or fold it over a couple times into a long rectangle and place it at the head and neck. We'll then recline back onto our blanket, using your core, of course, as you rolled yourself down. Next, we'll hug the right shin into the chest, release any tightness in the hip socket. We'll take the right leg straight up towards the ceiling, flex the foot strong. You're going to release the leg down. We'll hug the left shin into the chest, and once again, release any tightness in the hip socket. And extend the left leg straight up towards the ceiling, flex the foot strong, hold it here. Deep breaths into your hamstring. And then we'll release the leg back down. We'll take the soles of the feet together, take the knees out to the side for a butterfly pose. Arms are also welcome to go out to a T, or they can stay on the body. Some long, easy breaths. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, and inner thighs. And here, if there's any final stretch you want to do, maybe you want an extra twist. Maybe you want to get into your IT bands, or anything in particular you feel like you need extra. Maybe you want to do a little shoulder work. You're welcome to do it. So have the freedom to just do any pose or stretch in any way that your body may need. Otherwise, again, we can keep holding butterfly pose. When you're ready, we'll bring the knees back to the center. When you're ready, you can enter Shavasana. So after you're done doing your stretches, maybe you want a little low back massage. We can do that right before we enter Shavasana. So again, exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale to press away. Again, continue for as long as you'd like, and then we'll enter the final pose and meet here. Legs extended, arms away from your body, shoulders down, and face muscles relaxed. Ready? We'll begin to move it back into the hands and feet. Move into the wrists and ankles, into the arms and legs, the full body stretch. All right, we'll turn over to one side, resting for a couple of deep breaths. Push into the palm and rise to an upright position. Find a comfortable seat. We'll take the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. We'll sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Join the palms together at the top. Exhale the hands to the heart center. We'll bow the head here. Acknowledge your inner being. Acknowledge your inner peace. Celebrate the time you took to nourish your mind, body, and energy. And Sarah, thank you for choosing to be here this morning and practicing with me. Thank you.